So today we've announced the commencement of our Phase 1A study for BTX 1503. That study is designed as a safety and a pharmacokinetic study. So the first part of that study is all about how does the drug work from a safety perspective, how high can we dose the drug in healthy volunteers, and how much of the drug actually gets into the blood. That's the pharmacokinetic aspect of it. The overall study timing is about 5 weeks of treatment of these healthy volunteers. They go through a series of different stages. So our plan is to have the data from that study ready to announce by the end of this quarter. So by the end of June, we should have the data from the first safety and pharmacokinetic study. So on completion of the Phase 1A safety and pharmacokinetic study, we'll take that data, we'll incorporate it into an ethics submission for our Phase 1B study, which is a study in acne patients. So the first study was in healthy volunteers. This will actually be done with the drug in people who have acne. That study is a 4-week duration, so the patients actually use the drug every day over a period of 4 weeks. We look at the lesions that they have, the pimples. Okay, we count the number of inflammatory and non-inflammatory lesions, and we do an overall assessment of how the person's face looks at the start of the study and at the end of the study. So data from the Phase 1B will be available in Q4 of this year. So a 4-week treatment period. We've got about 20 patients in that study. That study will be completed in Q3 and the start of Q4, and the plan is to announce that data before the completion of Q4 this year. So we're very pleased to close the capital raising of $7.4 million a couple of weeks ago. Part of that, about $2 million, is subject to shareholder approval later this month. So really that money is going to allow us to accelerate a couple of things. First of all, our acne program, we're going to bring forward a lot of the work that we were going to do to prepare for our multi-centre Phase 2 study. So there's going to be much less of a gap between completion of the Phase 1B study in Q4 this year and the commencement of our Phase 2 study in Q1 of next year. It'll also give us a chance to actually develop some of the other products in our pipeline, particularly our acne cleanser product, which is BTX 1701, but also our product for dermatitis. And our plan is to try and do some initial studies on the dermatitis product because it uses the same active drug as what our lead product in acne, BTX 1503, is going to use. So we've got a very busy program, certainly in terms of news and announcements coming up within the next couple of quarters. So we'll be announcing obviously the completion of our Phase 1A study and the data from that study before the end of this quarter. We have the commencement and the completion of our Phase 1B study. We'll also be announcing some data around our acne cleanser product, BTX 1701, and also some data around our dermatitis product. So lots of things happening, a number of discussions ongoing with parties in relation to using the Permatrex delivery technology as well. So you can expect to see a number of things happening over the next couple of quarters. So it's been a pretty busy 9 months. So from listing last July, we've been able to move our lead program from basic formulation development through to our first clinical study. We've also been able to develop a pipeline of 4 or 5 other products that we can bring through behind our lead program in acne. So we've been very pleased with the response that we've got from the market. People are really following us in terms of the announcements that we're making, and we've hit all of the milestones that we promised to hit within that period of time. So a very busy first 9 months, but certainly the next 2 quarters as well are going to be very busy for the company as well.